In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 20th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Oakland Athletics versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Athletics head into PNC Park Friday to face a Pittsburgh Pirates club that looks mentally checked out, barely competitive, few bright spots, and playing like a team ready for October to hurry up and arrive. Luis Severino on the mound gives Oakland a real shot. On the road, he owns a 3.11 earned run average and .214 batting average allowed in 75.1 innings, with 5 wins, 2 losses in 13 starts. He tends to limit hard contact and work deep, at least recently, which makes every opponent's mistake matter. The Pirates, meanwhile, have been miserable at the plate. They're averaging 3.56 runs per game this season, one of the lowest marks in the league. Since September 1st, that average drops even more, with the offense almost completely asleep. Their power numbers are among the worst, and they've had trouble stringing hits together with consistency. Even their pitching has been shaky when their offense can't bail them out. So when Mitch Keller has a solid outing, that's one thing, but even solid isn't always enough. Severino gives the Athletics everything they need to keep this close, limit runs, and make it tough for Pittsburgh to pull away. The Pirates don't have enough offense right now to play from behind effectively. As our first pick for this matchup, the Athletics' money line is our full game side pick. With Severino on the mound and Pittsburgh's bats struggling so badly, this feels like one of those low-scoring, pitcher-driven affairs. Fewer walks, limited big innings, and a game where early offense may be hard to come by. Oakland may score a few, but probably not enough to push things high. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers host the Atlanta Braves in what looks like a favorable spot for Detroit. Atlanta is sending Bryce Elder to the mound, a pitcher who has struggled all season, sporting a 5.56 earned run average, 1.45 WHIP, and giving up a lot of hits and base runners. In his last few starts, he hasn't lasted more than 4 innings, and when he does stay in, he's been far too hittable. That makes him vulnerable to a Tigers lineup that can jump on soft or mistake pitches. Detroit's offense has had ups and downs, but against a pitcher like Elder, they have the upside. The Tigers also have Charlie Morton making the start. While Morton hasn't been perfect, his recent outings have shown flashes where he's limited big innings and kept games within reach. Elder's inability to keep hitters off the bases and Detroit's better ability to punish him makes the Tigers a live bet to take this game. The home crowd should help too. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Both starting pitchers have been inconsistent, especially Elder, which often leads to more traffic on the bases, more scoring chances, and early damage. Detroit's offense has enough power and timely hitters to put up runs, particularly if Elder gets wild or makes mistakes. The Braves aren't a runaway powerhouse this year, but they have enough bats to respond when given opportunities. Combine that with bullpen stink or fatigue this late in the season, and the game has the makings of a higher scoring affair. Expect scoring in multiple frames, and the over should hit comfortably. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds. The Chicago Cubs and Cincinnati Reds meet Friday in MLB action from Great American Ballpark. Chicago is set to start Shota Imanaga for this game, marking his 24th start of the 2025 season. The southpaw has been one of the Cubs' most consistent arms this year, carrying a 3.29 earned run average and a WHIP under 1 through 134 innings. He's been excellent at limiting walks, keeping hitters off base, and giving Chicago a chance to win every time he takes the mound. With the Cubs pushing toward October, Imanaga's reliability is exactly what they need to stabilize their rotation. Cincinnati counters with Nick Lodolo, who has been steady overall but prone to rough patches. He sits with a 3.3 earned run average and 1.04 WHIP in 144.2 innings, though his strikeout numbers are down from past seasons. Lodolo was tagged for 3 home runs in his last outing, and while his year has been solid on paper, matchups like this tend to expose him. The Cubs lineup has the patience and power combination to push Lodolo's pitch count high and capitalize when he misses his spots. Cincinnati's bullpen has been shaky in support, which makes it tougher to trust them in this spot. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Lodolo has been hittable at times, especially against teams like Chicago that punish mistakes, while Imanaga has allowed more hard contact than you might expect. The Cubs' offense has heated up, and the Reds still have enough pop to scratch across runs at home in Great American Ballpark, one of the most hitter-friendly venues in baseball. With both bullpens taxed in recent series, expect some crooked numbers late. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Baltimore Orioles. The New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles meet Friday in MLB action from Camden Yards. I just think that while the Yankees are the better team, they're not going to win every single matchup down the stretch, and there are going to be spots that just go against New York, and this is one of those. Will Warren has been far less effective on the road this season, and the Yankees have dropped a decent number of his starts. You could argue Rogers has been Baltimore's best arm this season by a fair margin, and I think that the Orioles get one here. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Warren has struggled with command away from home, and Baltimore's lineup should be able to push across runs early. At the same time, Rogers has been excellent overall, but the Yankees' power-heavy order can still create scoring opportunities as the game wears on. Both bullpens have been overworked in recent series, and that could add fuel to late-inning scoring. Camden Yards has also played hitter-friendly in night games this season, making a total of 9 runs very reachable. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus New York Mets. The Washington Nationals and New York Mets meet Friday in MLB action from Citi Field. The Nationals come into this matchup with Andrew Alvarez on the mound, and the left-hander has been sharp in limited work, carrying a 1.15 earned run average and excellent control through his outings. Alvarez gives Washington a chance to compete every time he takes the ball, and against a Mets lineup that has been inconsistent in September, his to mix speeds and avoid barrels could play well. On the other side, Brandon Sproat gets the call for New York. While the rookie has shown flashes, he's still untested against lineups willing to grind out at bats, and the Nationals are scrappy enough to push across runs when given chances. Add in that the Mets bullpen has faltered in recent weeks, and this looks like a spot where Washington can sneak out a road win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Washington Nationals money line is our full game side pick. Both of these pitchers have upside, but Sproat's lack of experience could lead to a crooked inning if the Nationals string together quality at-bats. Washington has been more opportunistic of late, and their lineup has shown more balance than expected down the stretch. Meanwhile, the Mets still have enough offensive firepower with the likes of Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor capable of turning any inning into a multi-run frame. Both bullpens have logged heavy innings recently, and neither side has been particularly sharp, which only adds to the case for runs late. With tired arms and 2 lineups that have been able to find ways to score, I expect this one to get over the total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.